whoever you are that unsub me, F you. Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the vlog. Today we are in the Bat Cave, the home studio of the one and only SLRtist. He'll show up here shortly. But the reason why I'm here is because, as you know, yesterday I switched from this camera to this camera, and you would not believe the kind of hate mail I got all over either text messaging or in the comment section below. And trust me, so that's why I'm here, and we're actually gonna go over the fine details of the A7R. So as you saw yesterday, I did take this camera on a test run. It's a wonderful camera, but it's been a long time since I actually used the Sony camera. The last time I used it was a Sony HX80, which is pretty much a point and shoot. So there was not many things that I had to actually configure to make it work to the best of its ability. But yesterday, I simply took this on a test drive, and I really didn't give it its fair share. I know I asked at the end of the video, which one do you prefer? Do you prefer the Canon or do you prefer the Sony? And everybody else was like, oh, the Canon for sure. But again, I didn't give this camera its fair share because I had problems with, one, the white balance, and I also had a problem with the ISO. I don't know if my settings were wrong. You know, I'm not a camera guy. I just point and shoot and create a story for y'all. So, Vince, where's Vince? Vince, I need some help.
All right, so you actually just don't know how to use the fucking camera. Look, okay, so here's the thing, right? There's a lot of shortcuts on here. The difference between a beginner's camera or a professional camera is the options that you have. So you'll look at this and you'll see all of these different buttons, versus this one doesn't have a lot of shortcuts. So the advantage of this is if you're going from one setting to another, you can go and just quickly get into it with a shortcut, and you don't have to go through the menu, and you can change all of that. See that? So that's my white balance. Oh, you can't really see that. There's my white balance. There's different shortcuts to, like, this one here is going to be for audio. This button is going to be for different display. You have your shutter speed and your aperture that is going to be controlled independently. So yeah, that's the whole thing.
All right, but what did you tell me about the white balance?
So you put it on auto.
Yes, because I thought maybe I would just automatically fix the white balance as I move along through the day or through the alleyways.
Well, the difference between automatic and manual is you have the control. Mm-hmm. So that's why because you're getting to that point where automatic, you're outsmarting the camera already. So the reason why I wanted you to use this is because you have the control to go from a regular whatever the camera thinks versus what you want it to think. You know, so the difference between a amateur or beginner camera versus a professional camera is the shortcuts and the accessibility. So yeah, here, let me scoot over so that you can, yeah. So it's the accessibility. So you've already graduated past automatic mode. And
where's my certificate? Do I get a diploma?
Yeah, I'll get you one.
Okay.
I know Photoshop. But the whole idea is that you already know what you want.
Right.
And you don't want the camera to think for you.
Right.
So the reason I got you this one, or let you try this one out, is because it has quick access to all of those things.
As opposed to this, which takes me 6 years to figure out where. But I already had it set up, so that's why pretty much as soon as I pick this up, I'm good to go.
Yeah. So the good thing about this too is, for one, you have all of these ports. So one advantage of this camera over that camera is you have your record and then you have your monitoring one. So with that, you'll be able to record directly into the camera, which is what you have. Mm-hmm. But you have no idea what it sounds like other than the what's
the
it called?
mode.
Yeah, basically just the waveforms or whatever. Yeah. Versus this, you can actually hear it. So if you plugged in.
So yesterday I noticed that I was getting a lot of hissing. Is it because the camera mic setting was too loud?
Yeah. So what you'd want to do, like say for example for this, I have the shotgun mic or the boom mic right here. I have the audio turned up on this, and then on the camera I have it turned down, because all of the power that you want from the audio is going to come from the audio source.
Okay, but with the Rode Video Mic Go, I don't have control over that.
Yeah, so you got to step your game up on that too.
Everybody, like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, so he could get monetized.
So I can get monetized and I can finally buy a Rode Video Mic Pro Plus.
You can just borrow mine. I have two.
No, you know what? Look, I just don't want to feel like I'm a scrounger, like I'm just like coming over here to grab shit. Even though if you guys have ever been to this place is like freaking Disneyland for camera fiends. Like I'm just like, hey, he's like, grab this. I'm like, bro, like I don't know. It's like Costco for
But
cameras.
you don't have to pay for anything.
Yeah. Well, I do have a membership. It's called the SD Vlog Squad.
Yeah.
Follow that.
Exactly. But
anyway, back to the camera.
Yeah. What do you want to know about the camera?
Okay, so with my ISO, I kept it at 400 the whole time. Should I keep it? Should I just adjust the ISO as I move along? Because I don't want it to...
Yeah, that's the whole idea. Is the fact that you have all of the control over everything. So if you're going from indoors to outdoors, you adjust it down. You can choose if you're gonna change your aperture or your ISO. You can adjust it down, or if you had an ND filter, which I didn't give you, but if you had an ND filter, you change that too. Yeah.
That's okay. I always forget. By the way, I kind of don't like ND filters only because I always forget to take it off when I'm indoors and it's darker, and I'm like, why is it so dark in here? Well, sorry, ND filter.
But yeah, so that's the whole idea, is that you have your choice to manipulate one over the other. So that's the whole idea of it.
Okay.
Yeah. So once you learn all of where everything is, you'll have a quicker access, and you don't have to let the camera do all of the thinking for you.
Okay, so since I've graduated and I have my diploma in beginner to intermediate camera usage, I am now a pro.
Yeah, he went up one level, so that puts him at level 1. Here, keep vlogging. I'll be right back.
So is that it? We're pretty much done. I mean, you're saying that I don't need much help as far as videos are concerned, right?
This is the thing. You know how you're trying to teach me Tagalog?
Yes.
Well, I'm learning Tagalog.
Yes.
This is, to me, or to you, this is your version of my Tagalog, because you don't speak this language. But once you get fluent in that, this one will be better, because this one is a full frame camera. So with a full frame camera, you get better ISO performance. That's why you'll get better low light performance with this.
That's like, it's all like...
Yeah. You'll get it though.
Me, I get it. It just sometimes it's in and out. Like somebody's like, what's your aperture settings? What's your frame rate? I don't know. I'm a content creator. I'm not a videographer. But it's very important that you actually know that, because you need quality videos, so eventually you can get some subs. I lost a sub today, by the way, motherfuckers. Fuck you, whoever you are that unsub me. F you.
Yeah. So basically, what's gonna happen is, it's the whole transition from a guy with a camera to a photographer, a guy that records videos to a videographer. So with your transition right now, what you're getting is you're getting the tools that you need, because you're gonna hit your limitation.
Right.
Whereas this one, there's so much more that you can do with it, but you just have to understand the language.
Okay, so you mean I'd hit my limitations with this, so I have to move to that.
Well, if you want to grow,
yeah,
then I would suggest get a better camera.
I've been wanting to grow since I was in junior high school.
You didn't drink milk?
I did, but I didn't sleep.
It's the milk with the chocolates?
Yeah.
The chocolate milk?
The Hershey?
Yeah. That doesn't count.
Alright, so Vince has got to go back to
up
work.
there. It's supposed to be here.
So Vince has to go back to work now. So, salamat pare.
Bye. Magandang tanghali and ipit mo.
Ingat kayo.
Ingat kayo, ipis.
So now we got the gist of things. Yeah, apparently, according to Vince, I'm a fucking professional. Like, I'm one of the best prodigies he's ever met when it comes to Sony cameras and switching from the Canon to Sony. But anyway, you know what? I'll take his word for it. I'll believe him that I'm truly one of the very best. I'm a quick learner. Guys. I'm a quick learner. So, you know what? Let's take this on outside. Let's see what I learned today. So this is the first official shots, or the first official trial of me shooting with this camera after Vince's tutorial. As you guys can remember, he actually was the guy that also helped me solve my problems with the focus issues with the Canon, and so hopefully this one gets better. And you know, he did say I was his prize student. So we got a little hungry and wanted Filipino food, so we're gonna head over to one of the places I used to go back in the day, R&B cuisine. Let's see what they have inside. Happy? Yeah, happy lang. Tapos ano mo? Mag-hello ka sa vlog. Mag-hello ka!
Hi! Hello!
Welcome to R&B.
Yeah, welcome to R&B. We get the best food in here.
Wala sila sisig. No?
Meron mesa.
Goodbye ka na.
Oh, yeah.
Say goodbye. Say goodbye.
Bye!
Magpa-sexy pose. We're gonna take another trip. This time, we need some refreshments because it's hot and steamy, and we're just a little parched. So we're gonna head on over to 7-Eleven, which is just down the street. It's right next to the Filipino restaurant that I was just at, and we're gonna go get some giant big gulps. Speaking of the cups, the other day I had one of these sitting on my my headrest.
Yeah.
And I woke up wet. I swear, I was just like, what the fuck is all that? Then I kind of rolled over again, and I heard, and it was the cup. It was basically, I ended up wetting myself. And guess what I did? I did nothing. I let it dry. So I have a very sticky pillow. Gross. I have to do laundry tomorrow. I haven't done laundry in a week. That's because I work too much. Then I edit too much. Then I gotta do all this stuff and like all the promotions and the world tours and I kinda want a hot dog. Man, I'm such a fat kid. Should I get a hot dog? Should I get a hot dog, guys? No? And those are about the driest chicken wings I've ever seen.
This is what it looks like, the Sahara Desert right here.
But those are actually pretty good when they're on sale.
I'm buying lotto tickets so we can get more equipment.
Well, just quick picks?
Yeah. I don't have numbers. What if my numbers hit and then I
698.
and then I don't buy a lotto?
What? So Vince bought some lotto tickets. So listen, you guys already start a wish list. Go ahead and comment down below what you want, just in case Vince wins.
You know what, if I win, I'll give away a lot of it.
You would?
Yeah, I'll give away a lot of it.
Like, what would you? Really?
Yeah, so if I won, I would invest in all of my
I just want a midget sex slave.
Obviously.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all that you want is a little person. Little person. How do you say that like politically correct? A little person love.
How do you say slave?
How do you say slave politically correct?
Butler.
No, because you don't necessarily want to mean a slave because they're free to go whenever they want, but they're Jesus. And so you know what? Another issue I have with the Video Mic Go you hear it when you move. Like this thing's supposed to be like a rocker, like a shock mount.
Yeah.
But I hear it all the time.
It's probably this.
No. I hear it right up there.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. So it's supposed to be a shock mount, but I hear it. People always look like the guy is vlogging, but they don't say anything. I'm so used to just doing it in public now. I don't really care.
Yo, I was hoping that you were gonna be vlogging or like recording when that chick was behind us, and then I was gonna try to hit on her because I wanted to see if what her idea of like a vlogger was.
I did though. I was.
Oh, were you?
She was behind us when I was asking about I was telling you the story about the big gulp and on my headstand, on my headboard.
Oh, I didn't realize that you were recording.
What? You thought I was just talking?
Yeah.
No, I recorded it, guys. All right, everybody. So I'm gonna end the vlog here. We're back in the bat cave. It's dark outside. Vince is still working. We got other things to do, other things to film, because you know we're always on the grind. We're always gonna produce. We're always gonna have great content for you. So follow Vince, follow the rest of the SD Vlog squad, and if you like my videos, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, or as Vince would put it, just comment. But yeah, don't do it with mine. I want the likes, I want the subscriptions, because you know I'm a Hollywood vlogger. But anyway, I love you guys. I'll see you guys next time. Ingat kayo. Goodbye.